I arrived at Ridgeside Lake just about 8:15 in the morning, and when I got there, the otter was sitting on the log, looking like it was chewing. Had not seen the otters for about 10 days, so I didn't know if they were still around, but clearly they are. I filmed the otters for about 30 minutes, and you'll get to see the highlights, since most of it is me trying to figure out where the otters are. What you see is the otter coming up to the surface, grabbing air and heading back down unless it catches something. Then you see it chewing like you do in this one. Often what you finally resort to doing is trying to follow the bubbles and the ripples from the otter while it goes underwater so you can get it when it comes back up. I'm not real good, but I'm starting to work on my technique. This is really only the second time I've filmed the otters, so kind of interesting. There are two otters, so often you're trying to follow one and you end up following the other and you miss them both. I was going all over the pond trying to figure out where I could get the best pictures from, and of course they were moving and they're much faster than I am. So I got about 5 minutes of decent video out of 30 minutes of filming. And when I say decent, it means you can see the otter, but often it's not very good pictures, and you're really following something that's just too fast, too far away, and the light with the sun was just really hard to see anything, so I never knew what I had. Normally I'd cut out a lot of this, but I wanted you to get a flavor of what these otters are like, and they're constantly in motion, you know, and then they'll go rest, but while they're hunting, they'll go constantly in motion, swimming, hunting, grabbing something, stopping to eat it. As soon as they're done, go back for more. And you know, it kind of almost exactly like the hooded mergansers. They'd hunt for 15 minutes until they caught 5 or 6 things, and then they'd stop for a long time. I think the otters are the same way. They'll hunt until they're full, and then they'll take a break until the next time they're ready. Some parts of this sequence you can really tell that it's two otters. You see one tail, then you see the other tail, and sometimes you see them both at the same time. But there's so much in motion that very often it's hard to keep them apart. The light is bad, but this is a pretty good shot of the otter up on the shoreline. Looks like it's chewing. You might even get a couple good looks at its teeth. Often, as in Ridgeside Lake, they hunt in murky water, so the big bristles you see around the mouth, I think, are for feeling things in the water that they can catch. Comes up with something in its mouth and starts chewing right about now. Another good look at its teeth. Those canines make a very strong case for them as predators. Well, back to hunting, and we'll watch a little more of the otter here, and then we'll call it a day, as after this they were pretty hard to get a good picture of.